What is going on, guys? Travis Patel here with Kingpinning. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I want to talk about the main things that I look out overall when creating my marketing plan and my marketing attack. Now, this goes with any business I'm creating, if I'm working with clients and consultants, if we're doing our marketing service package and with local businesses or anything like that. This is kind of the approach I take. And pretty much it starts off with us doing a deep dive research into the industry, into the business we're working with. What pieces and assets do we have already? What problems are there to fix there? What is the audience like? And all of that detail of what's going on already in the market so we can fill our gaps and we can create the best possible marketing plan for whatever it is we're selling, no matter what the niche is. So let's go ahead and hop through the main 4 steps that we're really following when creating our marketing plan. Now, first off, you need to understand what the problem the industry has. What is the problem the audience has that you're trying to fix? Now, this can come in large forms where it's a very large problem, many problems that have subcategories and things like that. For example, weight loss. Weight loss is a big problem with lots of different angles to that. So a subcategory, a sub-problem that you can focus on would be the nutrition side, the diet side. The other subcategory may be the exercise and workout pattern of that. You can hear my boy back here talking as well. Another side might be the equipment. Someone doesn't have equipment or clothing. So whatever the niche in the industry is, there's lots of problems that need to be fixed. So you want to look at what problems are you wanting to focus on first. It's typically always advised to start with a small pocket. If it's a very large niche like weight loss, we'd start in one pocket of that niche, and we would then replicate our system, replicate kind of the standard way of marketing and attack in other pockets as we expand and take over and cover all the topics and all the problems that are involved when it comes to weight loss. Now, once you have that idea, once you know the problems you're trying to fix, once you know the different angles that you're going to take, the second step is we want to understand the audience completely. And you want to dial this into each problem individually rather than just weight loss itself has a lot of different audience members, and the overall goal, the overall audience is people who probably are overweight or they're trying to lose weight. But someone who's doing the ketogenic diet compared to someone who's trying to bodybuild and get ripped for a competition, they both want weight loss, but they're completely 2 different audience members. So you want to look at the problem that's going on, the fix that you're offering, and understand who the audience is that wants that problem fixed. Buddy bear. So our questions is when it comes to who the audience is, who are our audience? I typically like to go do our deep dive research, and I'll write a page to 2-page long description of the person I'm speaking to when it comes to this problem. I go as detailed as I possibly can, breaking down their clothing, their personality, their fears, their wants, the atmosphere and living standards they're in right now, just to have a complete understanding of who it is I'm really speaking to as an ideal customer. And I'll use that information with all my marketing and content. I'll have a picture in my mind of this is who I'm speaking to when I write my content for this problem, when I create my promotions and my marketing for fixing this problem. This is the ideal person I'm talking to. So that's kind of how we go about that. 2, where do they go? What platforms are they using? Every niche, every problem, every fix out there, the audience hang out in different areas online. So people that are in the video game niche, they're using systems like Twitch and Discord. They use Twitter more often, Instagram, Facebook. Now, if you're in the weight loss side, people aren't really using Discord. They aren't really using Twitch. They're doing Instagram a lot. They're doing Facebook. If you're in the business world, you got a lot of people on LinkedIn. You've got, YouTube going on. So whatever your niche is, whatever your audience is, understand where they go, because that's going to determine where we're going to put our content. We want to put our marketing message, especially in the opening stages, where our audience goes and where they're already hanging hanging out. Now 3, what connects with them? What is the kind of language that they use? Every industry, every audience group, they all have different lingo, and they have different verbal cues. They have different ways of being spoken to that you want to kind of replicate. You want to connect with that audience member again as much as possible, and different things like that. Understanding the vocabulary of that industry and of that problem is going to really help. Again, the keto example, you have a lot of terms like keto itself, ketogenic, ketones, those different phrases and terms. People who do the keto diet understand more than just your typical diet and weight loss member. So you want to really kind of connect with that group. D, what are they missing? What are the gaps out there? Look at the competition. What are they doing correctly? How can you do it better? What is there that they aren't providing, or has that little kind of foot in the door that you can reach? Or the things they are doing, how can you do it a little better? How you can deliver over top of what they already see out there? And that's going to really help with building your brand and your influence when it comes to our content. Now, the third step in our marketing plan is we're going to build our content arches. Now, this is going to be a few different things that we're going to do. One, we want to think about, again, where they are. If they're on Facebook, we're going to create a fan page, and our content is going to fashion to what fan page users are accustomed to, what they like, how often you're going to post, how the messages come. A Facebook fan page post is going to be much different than an Instagram post, where Instagram is much more visual. Facebook can be much more wordy. Someone using Snapchat is going to be much different than something on Instagram, because it's all the video, the quick short clips and things like that. So you want to know where they are, how they understand their content. You're going to build your content arches. So when we know the problem, we understand our audience, we can start to think about what we need to include in our content plan. So if I'm creating a 30-day plan, we want to include all these things. One, we want to include content that gives them reasons to buy. Overcoming those objections, letting them know why they should buy this product and why we're better than the competition, or what we're going to provide them. You want to be as clear as possible on that all the way through. B, we want to inform our audience enough to purchase. If someone's brand new to weight loss and they don't know anything about working out or nutrition, we got to give them starting points to begin. You want to give them enough to trust you, enough to know that you're a quality source. You can't just come with someone who has no idea about working out or eating right and sell them a product, because why would they buy it from you? They have no idea if you're actually going to help them. So we're trying to inform them and give them enough results for free on our marketing plan. If that's through email series, if that's through social media, our blog, whatever it may be, we want to inform them enough to give them the reason to buy. And we want to make sure that this information is in line with the problem we're fixing and the offer that we're offering them. Because if you're giving them those first steps, they're going to be able to take the final step to make that purchase. They're going to trust you enough that you've given enough results that you're going to be able to create that sale. Now, everybody, he wants to be included. Now, C, we want to create content that's going to get our members to engage, get them to create that referral power. That's why social media is so powerful these days, because a lot of your content, a lot of your message, a lot of the help and information that you provide is going to create this engagement. This engagement is then shared with their friends. Or if you even have your blog posts, people will share those on their social media. They'll share those with people that also are looking for, have like-minded thoughts and are looking for the same results. So we want to create content in that arc, in that plan, that's going to just be focused on this engagement. Not every piece of our content, we don't want to sell something. We want to get them to engage. We want to get them to refer. We want to get them to share with their friends and family as well. Now, in these content arches, we also want to be building our lead gen system. So if it's an email series, we're kind of following the same system. We're informing, we're giving them reasons to buy, we're closing the deal, and we're getting them to engage and share and refer with their friends. And along with email systems, you can also think each of these pieces of content, we want to be building audiences. And that's going to come in play with our advertising, with where we're actually promoting heavily. Every step of the system, we have this group of people who we know has seen page A compared to page B. So we know the information they've already seen and indulged in. Now we need to promote, and the next message needs to kind of go in line with what we know they have. If someone's seen A, B, C, and D, then we know we don't need to cover those in depth anymore. We can go on promotion E or something along those lines. So with these audiences, we want to separate and segment our group of people and our audience as much as we can into each little pocket. And that'll help you with your messaging. That'll make sure that your message is in line with what that person needs at that point in time. It's going to really help with your advertising and your paid ad costs and things like that. Now, the fourth step of our marketing plan is to create that advertising plan that moves people through this spectrum of interest. Okay, so the spectrum of interest, how I always explain it, is someone's interest level in your business. It starts at a very cold range where people have never heard of your business, or they've just seen you here and there, and they have no idea what you're about or why they should trust you. So our advertising in this group of people needs to be to introduce our business, create engagement, get them to like or share a post, comment, get them to know that we are here having this information. We're here to fix this problem. And this is audiences that are, interest on Facebook. People who we are just widespread, long range type of groups of people who have no idea who we are. This is where engagement videos, informative content, and things like that is very helpful, just getting them to engage. Now, B, we have the neutral audience. These are people who have heard of our business, maybe engaged in one of our posts, maybe done something like that, maybe watched 50% of our video. This is a neutral audience who is still not too sure. Here we're promoting the offer. We've given them information. We've given them enough information to maybe be ready to buy our product, but we're just introducing the offer there. We're trying to weave out the people with buying interest, those instant buyers, those people who are just ready to make that purchase, need that fix now. They're not going to need too much more information. We're weaving that group of people out from those who need a little bit more information, even though they know what our business is about. That is a neutral audience. Now, C is our warm audience. These are the people who have maybe gone to your sales page. They have enough information. They're ready to buy, but they just haven't done it yet. You know that statistic, you need like 7 to 12 views of a product and promotion before you're going to actually be able to make a sale on an average audience member. This is a warm audience. So what we need to do here is we need to overcome those objections. Did that person, when they saw made it to that add to cart page and that purchase page, did they have the phone ring? Well, we need to overcome that objection and just show them that product and remind them that they have this offer and they can get it now. Did they, when they get to that purchase page, was the shipping cost too high? Maybe we need to offer them a free shipping coupon. Was the price too high? Maybe we need to offer them more value. Do they not have enough information? Maybe we need to inform them that our product fixes A, B, C, D more quickly and better than these other options or free options. In this warm audience, we're trying to overcome these objections. Now, D is our hot audience, the people who have already purchased from us, our customers. And the main goal here is to get them to continue buying from you, get them to refer their friends and tell others how great your product and your service and your information is, pretty much increasing lifetime value of each customer. If you can get a customer to buy twice from you, you're essentially pretty much doubling or tripling your revenue. And this audience is the most likely to take those actions because you've already spent that entire effort and investment taking them from a cold audience to a warm audience and now to a hot audience. So that is pretty much how we break down our marketing plan. Again, this is how we go about if I'm building a funnel for myself, if I'm building a business for someone else and working with consultants. Right now we have a special offer on the market where we are building out a 60-day marketing plan for customers with whatever your business is, and this is exactly how I go through it. So if you guys are interested in that, we have one slot left, and I'm sure it will be gone by the end of the week. Go ahead and check the link below. You'll be able to see exactly the detailed information about that offer, and hit me up with a private message or an email, and we'll get you the details on everything. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, guys. This is how we go about our marketing plan. And he is passed out in the middle of this conversation. So once again, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Travis Patel here. Have a good one.